Now, let's take a closer look at why Alexandra Eala's Wimbledon campaign became such a defining moment in her young career. For any professional tennis player, Wimbledon is more than just another tournament. It is the most prestigious Grand Slam in the world, where legends are made and unforgettable stories begin. Every athlete dreams of performing well on these historic grass courts, but only a handful manage to capture the attention of millions of fans around the globe. Alexandra Eala arrived at Wimbledon with growing expectations, but few could have predicted just how much attention she would receive. Match after match, she displayed confidence, determination, and a level of composure that impressed tennis fans and analysts alike. Rather than looking intimidated by the occasion, she embraced the challenge and showed she was ready to compete on one of the sport's biggest stages. One of the biggest reasons her performances stood out was her fearless approach. Instead of playing cautiously against experienced opponents, Eala trusted her game. She attacked opportunities when they appeared, stayed mentally strong during difficult moments, and continued fighting for every point. Those qualities are exactly what fans love to see from a rising star. Her Wimbledon run also introduced her to a much larger international audience. Sports websites, tennis commentators, and fans from around the world began talking about her impressive performances. Many people who had never seen Alexandra Eala play before suddenly wanted to know more about the young Filipino player making headlines at one of the biggest tournaments in tennis. That growing attention quickly spread beyond the tennis court. Highlights from her matches were widely shared online. Interviews gained thousands of views, and discussions about her future became increasingly common across social media. Her name started appearing alongside some of the sport's biggest stars, showing just how much impact one successful tournament can have. For supporters in the Philippines, her achievements carried even greater meaning. Every victory became a moment of national pride. Fans celebrated her success across social media, while young athletes looked at her journey as proof that hard work and dedication can open doors to the highest levels of international competition. Perhaps the most exciting part of this story is that many experts believe Alexandra Eala is still only beginning her professional journey. She continues to develop her game, gain valuable experience, and learn from every tournament she plays. If she maintains the same work ethic and determination that brought her this far, Wimbledon may be remembered not as the peak of her career, but as the moment the world truly discovered one of tennis' brightest young talents. And while her performances on the court were earning admiration from fans and experts alike, another remarkable story was unfolding online. Her popularity exploded across social media, with thousands of new supporters following her journey every single day, turning her into one of the fastest-rising young names in world tennis. As Alexandra Eala continued to impress on the court, her influence began growing just as quickly off the court. In today's world, a player's success is no longer measured only by trophies or rankings. Social media has become an important part of an athlete's career, allowing fans from every corner of the world to follow their journey in real time. During and after Wimbledon, interest in Alexandra Eala surged dramatically. Tennis fans searched for her highlights, watched her interviews, and shared clips of her best moments across social media. Every impressive rally and every hard-fought victory introduced her to a new audience, helping her become one of the most talked-about young players in the sport. Reports circulating online suggested that her Instagram following grew rapidly during this period, reflecting the growing global interest in her career. Whether people had supported her for years or had just discovered her at Wimbledon, millions were eager to see what she would accomplish next. But the rapid growth of her fan base wasn't just about winning matches. It was also about the way she carried herself. Throughout the tournament, Alexandra Eala remained humble, composed, and respectful. She celebrated victories with gratitude, handled challenges with maturity, and consistently showed the professionalism expected from an elite athlete. That authenticity made a lasting impression. Fans appreciate athletes who stay true to themselves, and Eala's personality has become just as appealing as her talent on the court. She represents determination, discipline, and resilience, qualities that inspire people far beyond the world of tennis. Her success also created a powerful moment for the Philippines. Thousands of young athletes watched her compete on one of the biggest stages in sports and saw someone proving that international success is possible. For many aspiring tennis players, Alexandra Eala has become more than a rising star. She has become a role model. At the same time, her growing popularity has attracted the attention of the international tennis community. More media outlets are covering her matches, more fans are following her progress, and more people are recognizing her as one of the brightest young talents in women's tennis. However, with greater popularity comes greater responsibility. Every future tournament will bring higher expectations. Fans will hope for more memorable performances, while opponents will prepare more carefully to face a player whose confidence continues to grow. The challenge now is to remain focused. Social media numbers may rise and headlines may come and go, but long-term success depends on continuous improvement. If Alexandra Eala continues working with the same dedication that brought her this far, her growing popularity could become the foundation for an even greater career. And while millions of new fans celebrated her rise online, another topic quickly became the center of attention: her impressive Wimbledon earnings. Beyond the headlines and the excitement, those financial rewards could play an important role in shaping the next stage of her professional journey. Now, let's talk about another reason Alexandra Eala's Wimbledon campaign attracted so much attention: its financial impact. Alongside the praise for her performances, many fans were also discussing the prize money she earned and what it could mean for the future of her career. For many people, prize money simply looks like a reward for winning matches. But in professional tennis, it means much more than that. A successful Grand Slam run can give a player the resources needed to continue improving and competing at the highest level. Professional tennis is one of the most expensive sports in the world. Players travel across different countries almost every week, and they are responsible for many of their own expenses. Coaching, fitness training, physiotherapy, travel, accommodation, equipment, and recovery programs all require significant financial investment throughout the season. That is why a strong performance at Wimbledon can be a game changer for a young athlete. The financial rewards from a successful tournament allow players to invest back into their careers. They can strengthen their coaching team, improve their training schedule, and prepare more effectively for future competitions. These improvements may not always be visible to fans, but they often make a huge difference over the course of a season. Beyond prize money, Wimbledon also offers something that cannot be measured in dollars: global exposure. Millions of people watch the tournament every year. A player who performs well on such a prestigious stage naturally attracts attention from sponsors, sports brands, and international media. Companies are always looking for talented athletes who combine strong performances with professionalism and a positive public image. Alexandra Eala has shown exactly those qualities. Throughout her career, she has earned praise not only for her tennis, but also for her humility, discipline, and maturity. Those characteristics make her an attractive ambassador for brands looking to build long-term partnerships with rising stars. A successful Wimbledon campaign can also boost confidence. Knowing that you can compete on one of the biggest stages in the sport gives every player extra belief going into future tournaments. That confidence can become just as valuable as the prize money itself. Of course, success also brings higher expectations. Fans will now look forward to seeing Alexandra Eala perform at the same level in upcoming tournaments. Every match will attract greater attention, and every victory will strengthen the belief that she belongs among the top players in the game. The good news is that Eala has never relied on hype alone. Her progress has come through years of hard work, patience, and steady improvement. If she continues developing her game with the same dedication, this Wimbledon breakthrough could become the foundation for even greater achievements in the years ahead. So while many headlines focus on the numbers, whether it's reported prize money or growing popularity, the bigger story is the opportunity those achievements create. Wimbledon has given Alexandra Eala momentum, confidence, and worldwide recognition. The next challenge is turning that momentum into long-term success, and many tennis fans believe she has every chance to do exactly that. As Alexandra Eala looks ahead to the next stage of her career, the biggest question on everyone's mind is simple: what comes next? One impressive tournament can introduce a player to the world, but building a lasting career requires consistency. The greatest names in tennis didn't become legends because of one memorable performance. They earned their place through years of hard work, continuous improvement, and the ability to perform under pressure season after season. That is now the challenge facing Alexandra Eala. The encouraging news is that she possesses many of the qualities needed to continue moving forward. She has shown discipline and mental toughness, and a willingness to learn from every match. Even when facing difficult opponents, she has demonstrated the confidence to compete aggressively while staying composed during crucial moments. Another important advantage is her age. As one of the younger players on the professional tour, she still has plenty of time to develop her game. Every tournament provides new experience, and every match helps her understand what it takes to compete against the world's best players. That experience is something no coach can teach. It can only be earned through competition. Her recent success has also inspired thousands of young athletes, especially in the Philippines. For many of them, Alexandra Eala has become living proof that reaching the biggest stages in international tennis is possible. Her journey is encouraging a new generation to dream bigger, work harder, and believe that dedication can lead to extraordinary opportunities. At the same time, the tennis world will be watching her closely. Expectations have grown, and with that comes greater pressure. Every opponent will be eager to test her, and every tournament will present a new challenge. How she responds to those expectations will play a major role in shaping the next chapter of her career. Still, one thing is certain. Alexandra Eala has already earned something that every young athlete hopes for: the respect of the global tennis community. Fans, analysts, and fellow players now recognize her as one of the sport's most exciting rising talents. That respect wasn't given to her. It was earned through determination, preparation, and performances that captured worldwide attention. Whether she eventually wins Grand Slam titles or continues building her career one tournament at a time, her journey is already inspiring millions of people. And perhaps that is the greatest achievement of all. She has shown that success is not defined only by trophies, but also by the ability to inspire others through hard work, resilience, and unwavering commitment to a dream. As we conclude today's deep dive, one thing is beyond doubt. Alexandra Eala's Wimbledon campaign was more than just a successful tournament. It was a breakthrough moment that introduced her to a global audience and marked an exciting new chapter in her professional career. The headlines about her growing popularity and reported tournament earnings may have captured the world's attention, but the true story is much deeper. It is a story of a young athlete who has spent years preparing for opportunities like this, and who now has a chance to build something truly special. The road ahead will not be easy. There will be victories to celebrate, setbacks to overcome, and new challenges waiting around every corner. But if her journey so far has taught us anything, it is that Alexandra Eala has never backed away from hard work or high expectations. Her story is still being written, and the most exciting chapters may still be ahead. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth look at Alexandra Eala's remarkable rise. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to stay connected for more updates on the biggest stories in tennis, rising stars, and major tournaments from around the world. Until next time, thank you for watching, take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Before we wrap up, there is one final question that deserves attention. Could Alexandra Eala's recent success have a lasting impact on the future of tennis, not just in the Philippines, but across Asia? History has shown that one athlete can completely transform a sport within a country. When a young player achieves success on the international stage, it inspires children to pick up a racket, encourages parents to support their dreams, and motivates sports organizations to invest more in developing future talent. Alexandra Eala is already beginning to create that kind of influence. Across the Philippines, more young athletes are following her journey than ever before. Tennis clubs have seen growing interest, and fans who previously focused on other sports are now paying closer attention to international tennis. That kind of excitement is difficult to measure, but it can have a lasting impact for years to come. Her story also demonstrates that success is built on patience. Every professional athlete faces setbacks, difficult matches, and moments of doubt. What separates future champions from everyone else is the ability to learn, adapt, and keep moving forward. That is one of the most impressive aspects of Alexandra Eala's journey. She has continued improving step by step, never allowing short-term setbacks to define her long-term goals. That mindset will be just as important as her forehand, backhand, or serve as she continues competing against the world's best players. Looking ahead, the opportunities are enormous. Every tournament she enters will provide another chance to gain experience, improve her ranking, and continue building her reputation. Fans will be watching closely to see how she performs against elite competition and whether she can carry this momentum into future Grand Slam events. While no one can predict exactly what the future holds, one thing is already certain. Alexandra Eala has earned the respect of the international tennis community. She has shown that she belongs on the biggest stages, and she has given millions of fans a reason to believe that even greater achievements may still lie ahead. Whether her next milestone comes in another Grand Slam, a major WTA tournament, or another unforgettable performance on the world stage, one thing is clear. The journey is only getting started, and the tennis world will be watching every step of the way.